Hello everyone. In this Web3 video, next one after first two, I want to speak with you about more complex and advanced application. In the second video about Web3 sphere, I told about this application already. I'm not gonna explain every line of code like in the previous video, because it's gonna take a lot of time. Pay attention that here we have backend, we have contracts, we have frontend. It's like full stack application. You can try to open it in a Vercel. I deployed it 4 months ago, but I guess my Jinx certs are dead for this long time. Let me check. You see, Jinx protocol is dead, but I will fix it maybe after I record this video, so you can check it even in the production side. But our main goal here is deploy this and have it locally on your computer, and maybe you're gonna do some more advanced from this application. I want to show you first how you can deploy all this backend, contracts, frontend. You already know how to deploy contracts in a previous video. It's same Hardhat here. Maybe more like Foundry, because it's more advanced one for today, for 2025. But we're gonna use still Hardhat here because it's fast. It's only 2 smart contracts here. So in this application, smart contracts, it's not main goal. You see, it's compilation of smart contracts of Web3 sphere, compilation of AI. Let's say that AI it's in some way also Web3 sphere, because it's a new tech, and frontend with backend. You can see in the application I create readme. I updated it now before recording. We have FastAPI Python, classic thing. React, Vite, also classic. Optional AI quiz generation, OpenAI API. Actually, it's not true here. I didn't notice that it's still this. Now it's Mistral model gonna be used here. Let me show it to you. I'm gonna use Hugging Face inference here, and we're gonna use oh no, sorry, we're not gonna use Mistral. We're gonna use Llama 8b instruct. Hey, Mistral was before, and now it's gonna be Llama, I guess, if I'm not wrong. I think, yeah, but we will see it in the future. I will show you all this stuff. We're gonna have GFT authentication, just some easy one. We don't even gonna have reset password and validation, blah blah blah, because it's not main goal for this application. And Postgres database. Also, when you're gonna deploy it on your site, you need to set up Jinx. Ready to migrate backend to Rust or Go in the future. I create Python like in a scheme, so you can migrate it to some another language, not even only on Rust or Go, but also on Node.js, like on JavaScript, if you want. Again, text stack, but I just generate this readme MD, so maybe some stack is wrong, but all looks correct. Backend setup. Let's start with backend, like how you can start backend. First, you need to have Python, of course, on your environment. If you're on Windows, you should have it on your system variables. If you don't know how, ask me. You can write me or in comments. You need to activate this environment like it's in Python. Let me show you this actual code. First, you need to do like source, blah blah blah. Then you can check this. Source need to activate like the scripts on Windows. I think you already set up Python more than once. It's just some easy setup here, some classic one. And when you do all this before, like when you install an env, this like virtual environment with scripts that we're gonna use to install requirements libraries in Python. When you do source to activate this virtual environment, you can finally activate it. In our case, we're gonna activate it with just these scripts, activate PS1. Oh yeah, I'm on Frontend folder. Let me change to Backend, change Backend. You see here it's all in root, so you need to see relation. We activate this, you see now we're in virtual environment, and if you check in Backend folder, in virtual environment, in scripts, you're gonna see this activate script here. It's just generated when you do source, so it's all as simple as it is. Next we're gonna check that we can install all requirements in TXT. It's just Python libraries, like in requirements TXT. Usually, for now, for us it's FastAPI, unicorn that we're gonna start backend with SQL, and some other useful libraries for us. But I'm not gonna stop on every library because it's not main goal of this video. Main goal of this video to show you this project so you can operate with this project yourself and like use this full stack project for you, maybe like some template or something to understand how it's fully work like in one place: backend, AI, frontend, and Web3. Okay, next let's simulate pip install requirements again. You see, for me it's already all satisfied. For you it can take longer. Yeah, I'm not on last pip install release, because you see for me it's already 4 months. Actually, I did some commits like 30 minutes ago with some fixes. Yeah, you see, I did some fixes because the Hugging Face API changed how I checked infinite providers check, but we will see it in the next couple of minutes. Not couple of minutes, let's be honest, but in the next part of video. Now, next one. Oh fuck, I see. Readme updated and I not update this. Nah, what a stupid idiot, but it's not changed a lot. You see, when I read this readme before, I like say that some strange in there. Yeah, you see now it's more correct now. Blockchain smart contracts, Solidity, Hardhat, Ether. We're gonna use Arbitrum and Arbitrum Cipolle, ERC20, and Soulbound tokens for NFTs. It's all gonna be just these two smarts. In backend we're gonna have FastAPI, SQLAlchemy, Alembic, blah blah blah. All these libraries from requirements, etc. In frontend stable React, and other libraries like Framer Motion for just some animation, but it's not the main goal. But maybe it will be useful for you to have some animated components in your application. We're gonna use Reown AppKit. Pay attention, because it's mean we're gonna use Ether of new version, because in Ether 5.7 it's not gonna work. We're gonna use Ether 6 version and Reown AppKit wallet. React router, Zustand for state management, etc, etc. Like some useful libraries. Quick start. Smart contract setup, yeah, but we start with backend. You see, I updated a bit backend setup. Now it looks much more cleaner and better. We now on this state, we activate it, and we now here. Configure environment. Yeah, you need to check environment variables here. Pay attention for your project to work, because I'm not gonna show you my environment variables because I have private keys here for my dev MetaMask wallet. Some APKs from Alchemy, Arbiscan APK, etc. I can show you this. Like this is just these 4 lines of code is just it's just some example, you know. And I recommend you use also this. Only pay attention on port. Like example for me, port is 5433, not 5432. Let me actually show you how you can check. For better development, you can just use pgadmin for database, because I'm not a backender. I am stupid in backend. And for example, you can check what server you use by just click here on port, you see. And if you're gonna use PostgreSQL 17 version, you're gonna get an error because the port gonna be wrong, and I'm used 17, but 17 is for me it's port 5433. But usually you're gonna have just one version of PostgreSQL, let's be honest, and I think it will be good for you. Okay, so I stay with this standard default port for you. For me it's different. Vite API, this frontend in Vite, it's not it's not required. It's just some examples for frontend in Vite, but we're not gonna use it. Yeah, in the best way contract should be in env also, but for me contracts now in frontend just in string, just stupidly inside component. But it's just test smart contracts, so I don't care. In any way you're gonna see the smart contracts in open source. Okay, backend setup. When you configure your environment, next you need to set up database. Pay attention that you need to update Alembic, upgrade head. Alembic is just you do migration for database. I think you knew that you need to do migration every time you add some new lines of some new rows and table, etc., or some even new tables in your code. And we finally can start our development server. For me, Alembic upgrade head I don't need because I'm already on the last migration, but for you need to do this to upgrade to my let me show you actually, to upgrade to my Alembic here. Yeah, you see it's already set up here, all Alembic. It's usually some template with Alembic, but for you it's gonna start some migration, so it should be good. And for us we just start our backend. Okay, backend started, all good. You see some warning, but it's nothing, it's just Ormi mod has been renamed, like we don't care about this. Just some updates from some libraries. Our backend now works, and we can start with the frontend. Actually, let's check smart contracts because let's go first here. For smart contracts we need in this folder, we need to go to this folder, to contracts, and we need to do npm install also because we use here some Hardhat, Ether, etc. Some easy libraries. Pay attention that I use Hardhat of second version, not third, that in beta now. In 2025 autumn it's still in beta. So I recommend use this for now because you're just gonna deploy two smart contracts. I don't care with what version you're gonna do this actually. But to not have some errors, I recommend stay with this one. Next, Hardhat config. Pay attention that in Hardhat config we have Alchemy APK. We need this Alchemy APK to have our actual Arbitrum and Arbitrum mainnet and Arbitrum support to work. Arbitrum is just some of layer 2 chain on Ethereum. Let me find Alchemy. Give me a sec. Okay, this is Alchemy website, and this is, you see, KomaQuiz version 2. This is Alchemy API URL that I'm gonna use. Pay attention, we have Ethereum, Arbitrum, and some other networks here, but actually we need only Arbitrum and Arbitrum support. Let's simulate this, how you can do and get your own APK. Comma video, just some example, blah blah blah, use case, we don't care. And here we need to choose chain that we're gonna use. In our case it's just Arbitrum, not Arbitrum Nova. Arbitrum Nova is something different. No, I don't need all AM. Next. I don't remember, like we don't need this actually. Let's stay with these subgraphs. Actually, I don't care. let's stay with this default settings, and your APK gonna be here. So you just add your APK in your environment like this. And for me, I don't need this anymore, so I'm gonna delete this application. Let's go. Okay, good, very good. Next, your Alchemy APK here. Private key, it's key from your MetaMask wallet. It's a simple concept. I think you know it from a previous video, or just you know how to get a private key. It's just you can get this in MetaMask, like if you click on details of your account, and they're gonna be private key. I'm not gonna show you even my test wallet private key, sorry, I just need it. And actually I have some real money on there, yeah, 15 bucks. Fuck, sorry, I will cut it out. 15 bucks, yeah, it's still some money. Okay, next let me imagine that you configure your environment for smart contracts, Alchemy APK, private key, and Arbiscan APK. For Arbiscan APK, you can go here, you can sign in, and in the settings you can find this APK also. Actually, Arbiscan key it's not required, how I remember. It's just some key to check. Yeah, you see, there's some key for deploy to check, so you can verify your smart contract, and you can see it like this. For me, you see. For me, I already see that my contract source code verified exact match here and here. It's why you need this, but even if it's not verified, it's gonna work anyway. Okay, next npx hardhat compile, like in previous video, tests if you want, but from test side here it's all set. You can see that in the test it's just some easy one for balance and transfer tokens between accounts. And you ask what tokens, what's transfer? It's a transfer token because we have here ERC20 contract, like our popular contract for tokens. And I just create some comma token with comq, and you're gonna use this token to get some achievements, etc. I will show you it in interface in a bit. And then second smart contract, you're gonna have some easy achievements system. You can mint achievements, and imagine it's like some NFT. Yeah, you see ERC721, it's NFT smart contract proposition, like the smart contracts used for NFTs, token URI and blah blah blah, all standard shit for NFT. So let's imagine in this app we have two different concepts. We have ERC20 tokens, like just tokens like Arbitrum itself, or some another like Xi, etc. And we have NFTs. So you're gonna see all these two concepts together here. It's why I want to show you this application, because it's, you see, it's get all main aspects of smart contracts on backend of AI, etc. Next, test OK, and then we have script for deploy. Here you can deploy your smart contract. You see, here you can change name for smart contract, and also you can change name for token here. Yeah, you see, you need to change just naming. Here you can choose how much token is gonna be deployed at first iteration. Then you can mint it like ERC20 can give you this possibility, and deploy. And also for achievements as BT, the same way, like it just should be same naming. And here you can do like also some setup, but actually for NFTs we don't need even setup, because you see it's just Soulbound NFT tokens, so they're gonna be linked to your wallet anyway. Okay, let's go next. Smart contracts and backend is finished. Yes, yoo-hoo, let's go. API documentation available. I think it's just some API, FastAPI documentation. Yeah, I remember I did this for myself. Maybe it will be useful for you to see like how it all should work, but you see it's not good formatting. Actually, this is in good, like you can see schemas for all this in JSON way. Yeah, it's for people who need this. You can check it on like on docs, but first you need to start your backend to see these documents, because you see port, it's a local port for backend. Frontend setup, it's easy. Environments, it's not required. In frontend setup, it's just some in smart. I think you already know how to do this. Like for smarts to deploy it in Arbitrum CPOL, you can use this, or on Arbitrum, just Arbitrum. And like this. For me, it's already deployed, my two smart contracts. Actually, let's try to deploy it on Arbitrum CPOL I just want to check if it's gonna work correctly, because I didn't check it in 4 months after deploy. But you're gonna see similar contracts like these ones. You see KomaQuiz, it's our tokens contract name XP token, all good. And achievement SBT, it's our NFTs contract, like RC721. And here's some tests minting transaction. I don't remember when I last time tested this, so you need to test it yourself also. Multiple contracts with account, insufficient funds. Okay, I don't have on Arbitrum CPOL FO set, so I don't care. But actually it should be deployed. Maybe I will just waste some money for you. Let's actually check how much money it takes to deploy this. 1555, even with the Ethereum in the down. And let's check. I will deploy contracts with account. It's my dev account that I used. You see, XP token deployed to, achievement SBT deployed to. Yeah, we deployed 2 new contracts. Let's check how much it take for. Actually, it's take like 80 cents or something like that. Yeah, 80 cents. So you see, it's these contracts. It's easy for deploy even on main chain. And on Arbiscan, it's now another contract like this. And you can just change your environment in the frontend. Let me show you it fast. In a config. No, not in config, it's just in a component itself. In some of the components, in some of the pages. I think I can't find it for now, but we will return to this later. Actually, let me find this. Okay, I found 2 places where you need to replace it. Actually, it will be better to just take it to environment variables, but you see I created like just some test MVP app. So you need to change this token address for another one. It's achievement SBT and this XP token, and here also another implementation. But yeah, better practice to have it in environment variables and just call it from there to these variables here. Token address and contract address for NFT. Okay, but it's not like you can just use my contracts. It's never mind if you don't want to deploy your own. I just want to show you full cycle. But you don't need to deploy your own contracts so to have this application work locally, because you see my deployment contracts already work in the interface. Okay, let's open Frontend now. change directory Frontend, and it's npm install like always. That I even cancel this for me because I don't want to wait, and npm run dev. You see, frontend is the most easy one part. The npm install, npm run dev, easy, and this is not required. Core futures quiz system. Yeah, I will first show you core futures and then show you some lines of codes, but main lines of code you need to check yourself because it's a lot of code there. You just need to deploy it on your local machine, start this, set up this, and check interface, check what's going where, like what's work, what's not, etc. Let's start. This is interface, but let me actually log out for now. It's how this application gonna look. That we gonna check all our XShare, like fetch all our requests. You see we have a simple register now. Yeah, some 41 requests for me, but I don't care for this now. Pay attention, we have refresh token here. It's fully set up authorization. If you need authorization flow, like you can take it from here. Okay, I will use this. Now I will use this account because it's main one, and in this account at least something has already happened. You can actually also log into this smart. Oh no, you can't because you're gonna create your own database. Because in your database you're not gonna have this. Yeah, let's talk about database fast. When you do migration, you need to check in your database that all is good. In pgadmin way, let's check. Let's simulate that I just going first time, and I'm like, okay, I need to go to my PostgreSQL. For you, I think you're gonna have only one server. Password is usually just Postgres, it's default password for all this. And you inside server. Now you can open databases, quiz database, database connected, you see. And in schemas you can find our tables. And here is all our tables. For example, let's check users. All rows. And yeah, we select public users and we see all users, like it's easy backend way. I don't want to comment it mostly, but you can check what we have here. We have hashed password, we have created that experience point for everyone because we're gonna have experience and levels. Achievements, yeah, we're gonna have achievement system here. Level for every user. Topic experience for every category that we have, and you can actually link your wallet address. It's gonna be different backend route for connect your wallet address to your actual profile. Maybe if you check my previous videos, you remember that I said that actually Web3 sometimes need backend for handle, and you see in this way we just need to link our wallet address to our backend to have association, like what account used what wallet to give maybe some rewards, check it by database, experience points, etc. So I think for you it's all understandable. For example, quizzes, we're also gonna have quizzes. We're also gonna have questions. It's all just manual quiz. Actually, it's not gonna be used much, these two tables. And this table is important because this table shows quiz submissions when we generate it with AI. You're gonna see every AI questions. You see AI sometimes failed for me because I'm use a free model of Llama, and it's sometimes text generation is failed with empty array and other, but it's not. It's maybe some prompt fault, but I will show you. Okay. Actually, if you want, you can just buy ChatGPT and get API from there. I did this for everyone. Okay, for databases. And let's finally check interface of our application. All set up. We implemented backend. Optionally, we deployed smart contracts. We start our frontend. Our backend is correct work. And let's go do login. We login inside. And you see here is 6 sections of interface. Pay attention that we have here our wallet connection. If you know what Reown is, it's AppKit for a connection to Web3 sphere. It's a really cool thing, really cool utils. And I recommend to use it for now because it's work even on mobile devices like this. If you're gonna implement a connection manually every time, it's gonna be a pain in the ass, let's be honest. So I recommend to use this. We can change to Ethereum, but actually how we remember, we deploy it on Arbitrum, so we can exclude Ethereum even from here. Let me show you how you can do this. It's in some config. I don't even remember where this config is. If you write Arbitrum, yeah, it's here in the main, like just in main config. I set up my Reown AppKit. You can check how to set up it here. Project ID, it's not required for AppKit, for Reown AppKit to work, like this Reown middleware. So you see, you can just delete mainnet from here, that I even show you, and you're gonna have only Arbitrum now. Yeah, you see, I can't click now because I have only Arbitrum. But let's stay with this, so you're gonna have some example of how to add another chain. If you're gonna need to deploy not in Arbitrum, but in some other chain in the future. And this create AppKit, this wallet work. Let me disconnect. And at first you're gonna see it like this, like just connect some wallet. You can connect with MetaMask. Let I connect my dev wallet again, and it's connected good. You see Web3 already linked, and when you connect this at first time, you should see that it's gonna send request to wallet, some post request to wallet to link it with your actual profile. But when it's already linked to account in this way, it's linked to my KomaQuiz account. So it's already linked to each other, and I don't have request. I only have request for me. And in this request you see we have some cool stuff. We have achievements, we have email, experience points, IDs, our current level, etc. So let's first show you main feature of this application, AI-powered quiz. You can create AI-powered quiz here. With difficulty, when you select some difficulty, it depends how much questions AI gonna generate for you. And pay attention that I implement settings here with full configuration, like you can configure it yourself, all this AI model. I think for developers it's more good to have possibilities. Yeah, model API URL, it's changed because I checked it before I record video and it was another API URL. I don't know why, but Hugging Face changes stupid API URL every like couple of months. It was raw, it was some big string before. With implementation I connected Zephyr. Maybe you know this model, it's easy one. And now it's just model name Llama, Meta Llama. Your Hugging Face token, you can implement your Hugging Face token here if you don't want to use mine. Actually you can't use mine because in local, because because you see my Hugging Face token is in my environment, but if I will fix this version of production, you're gonna by default use my Hugging Face token. So pay attention if you're gonna deploy it yourself, this application. You need to check that people gonna change Hugging Face token, and not like don't add your Hugging Face token with some paid functional, because people can just waste all your tokens. Your token will only be used locally, blah blah blah. You see, I write it also here. I even don't remember myself because I created 4 months ago. You see, it was some comments 4 months ago in Jan of 17, and now it's already autumn. Yeah, some fixes. You see, it's not even deployed in some version. But yeah, in some way I will check it first time with you after 4 months. We have prompt template. If you know how to work with machine learning, you should know that prompt it's like actually just what you want to your model implement for you. For my case, it's create count multiple choice quiz question about topic with this format. And this prompt we need for backend requests that we're gonna use. Let me actually show you, because this prompt should be default in some route in the quiz generation. Yeah, you see it's a build prompt, and it's gonna use to generate quiz route here. We have default Hugging Face URL. I changed it today, and default model I also changed it today. And we have prompt here, like we construct prompt from data topic and questions. And this request will send this prompt, this one. But if you want, you can change prompt by just send something here and save settings with another prompt. But pay attention, if you fully broke this prompt, your main feature not gonna work. So be careful with this prompt, please. Prompt writing tips. Yeah, I give some prompt typing tips for you here, because we need some specific prompt for a backend to understand what we want, and for frontend to understand what get from model. Model API example. It's just some examples. I'll also update this. And difficulty level by default. It's just some feature. I don't even want to check this. It's just when we choose default, we can have hard or easy on page reload every time. But okay, we use model Llama. Let's try to check some easy generate. I hope it's gonna work. Yeah, we have categories here. We can like check by stem. I can check by categories. You see, humanitarian, arts and culture, gaming, Miska, blah blah blah. You can add more categories actually, that I also show you in code. In code it looks like this. In grouped categories in frontend, we have these categories here. Yeah, but pay attention that categories is linked to our achievements. So if you add some new categories, you need to add topics here also. And metadata here, we don't need it in metadata actually. Yeah, it's just some trash. Our main one is this. Okay, let me do it in one style. Next, let's try to generate some mathematic quiz. Generate some loader, and we send request to generate quiz. Let's check. We send payload with num questions of 3 and topic mathematics. You see, we just send some mathematic topics, and we get some response from our Llama model with options. Yeah, pay attention that it's a bit stupid here, because you see model give you correct index, and if you have to check this, you can check, but it's possible to fix. I just don't want to fix this like this, because I don't care actually. It's just some MVP, but you can try to fix this if you want. Like, two developers can check generate quiz actually. We can just hide it some way or crypt. Here are 3 multiple choice questions. Yeah, we see we get some quiz. Our frontend understands this object. We have some timer and it's all 30 seconds. I don't even want to read this. Which of the following is an example of geometric sequence? Blah blah blah. What is the formula for area A of circle? Actually, I don't remember. Just let's try to do it random. And I don't get even 1 question. You scored 0 out of 3. Okay, you see now we see correct answers. In interface we see incorrect answers. Status saved, submission AI. Maybe you remember I show you this submission AI. Now it's gonna have new submission. Yeah, you see now it's 75. And here is our new AI generated text. Now it's in database. And this submission we need for I fully failed, but okay, I don't care. In profile we gonna have, let me show you first, we're gonna have this submission in history, you see, with current date in a GMT. Pay attention, because for me it's now 9 p.m. and it's by Greenwich time. Before submission was in 17 June, you see. I don't even test it before video. I'm just like, I don't care, it's gonna work correct. But okay, anyway. Quiz ID with review, it's just some concept that I want to click so you can see what you actually choose, like history, and we can implement it easily if we can fetch this model, can fetch this this table with questions, and we're gonna see every time history of questions and how you answer or failed on this. So you can implement it if you want, but it's not required here. Yeah, quiz score over time, you see some simple charts for you, maybe you need this. And in this chart we can see, yeah, you see this is summer and this is today. Chart check every submission. Yeah, quiz stats, total quiz is 41, average score 0, 37, but actually it's just 37%. Don't think that I'm stupid, it's just some interface decision. You can just multiply it by 2 if you want correct percentage. And the next, let's check we on profile now. We get me again, we get submission in profile with all these submissions to see. And we get analytics with average score. It's all handled on backend. I'm not gonna show it to you now because you can check it for yourself how I implement this. But you see we have correct answers, blah blah blah, all analytics here. Okay, Koma tokens. You see for now this account have 115 Koma tokens. KomaQ, sorry. And it's because I just like deploy this on the same account that I use for connection. Actually you're gonna have 0 for first time. I will show you how you should get these tokens. First it should be 0 for new accounts. Let me fast check, for example, some another account. Yeah, you see it's 0. Yeah. Okay, and now again to KomaQuiz, to our main account. And here we have level and XP. XP we get for every question, like for one correct answer we get 10 XP. And some achievements. First quiz in history, you completed your first history quiz, you can check how you implement achievements, maybe it's gonna be useful for you because this achievement is connected with smart contracts. When you get achievements you get NFT, you remember the Soulbound NFT RC721, but soul bonded. So you can have achievements in literally your smart contracts. Let me actually check contract creator. This is my dev one. NFT. Yeah, you see some NFT transfers. It's this and 2 NFTs that I mint, that I get for my achievements. And how we can get this NFTs? We go back, we have achievement section, we go to achievements, and we have mint NFT and claim KomaQuiz here. For me I can't, because I guess it's already, the minting failed, because contract function mint reverted with achievement already claimed, you see. I'm not sure that it's gonna work correctly on all this generated thing, but you can check it yourself. But by logic it should. For every mint, you see when I click on some achievement that already unlocked, another one is locked, you see, because I not have perfect score in physics, not have first quiz in physics, and I can't mint it. But however, remember, logic for minting is should be like this. You see, and it looks like I already mint my NFTs for here. Yeah, I don't even have some XP thresholds 100 plus, rarity 15 novice, rarity 15%. It's because I mint 2 NFTs. More NFTs, more rarity. If it's, if it's not similar one. But anyway, I think I already generated this. Yeah, let's go. Achievements gonna work like this. Let me actually show you. There's a lot of achievements, you see. Receive an XP tier achievements for getting 500 plus XP and others in sections. You can check in code how it's implemented, and if some problems appear, I can help you, of course. Okay, and settings I already show you. Actually, it's all main functional. Also, you can find in code some hardcode manual quizzes routes, and hardcode manual quizzes, like it's just when you create yourself a quiz. Yeah, I blocked it before level 100, you see. Actually, yeah, I implement also log by level. You see, for now I have level 2, it's depend on your XP. And you can also add some features that can be blocked before you go into some level. I think it's good code for you to take to your projects, and you can implement it better, I hope, than I. A leaderboard. Leaderboard, it's easy to implement when you already have users database. You have users database, and you have users experience points, so I think you already understand how to do leaderboard here. Just check users by their experience point and do some table if you want. You can send it even here in my repo. It will be cool, I will check it in pull requests. But if you take it to your repo, I am fully give you this code. I'm not greedy. You can fully do it for yourself. Maybe you can even do some money from this. Okay, I think I showed you all the main functional. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, let's try to. I want to try on the last thing to generate some medium quiz with this new model, just for myself. Let's check if it's gonna work correct. How much is video required? Again, some long video. It's generated. Let's check if it's generated with more questions. Yeah, I didn't show code a lot, but it's because there is a lot of code here, you see. For example, frontend part, backend part, we have all roads here. In roads I did architecture as easy as possible. We have user, quiz generation. I separate quiz generation to different roads, because the quiz generation is work with AI, with this model. Authorization, analytics, AI submissions also in a separate way. Models, Yeah, actually, we already have functional here for implement our own models, to start our own model. Let me show you it fast. Let's check first. Okay, it's generated. Oh no, it's 5 questions, not 6, I guess. Yeah, in payload. Yeah, number of questions 5. Yeah, sorry, not 6, I just forget. Here are 5 multiple choice quiz questions about history. Which ancient civilization built the Great Pyramid of Giza? Egyptians. The Treaty of Versailles was signed in which year? In World War 17. Rosetta Stone was discovered in which country? It was discovered in Turkey, I remember, because it was fight between Egypt and some old Anatolian civilization, but I can be wrong. Maybe Rosetta was taken to Egypt. In fact, I don't remember. Great Fire of London occurred in which year? I remember it was like 666, symbolic year. The Battle of Gettysburg took place. It's Scotland War or what? Took place during which war? It's United States. No, it's not Scotland. Gettysburg, it's Civil War. Treaty of Versailles. Okay. Nice. And I have historical education for you to understand. Historical degree, I mean. Yeah, it's in Egypt, and this I don't remember when this treaty. Maybe its treaty was. Yeah, its treaty was signed after war ended. Okay. Back to categories. Let me check if it's. Now I just do it for. Yeah, first quiz. No, it's first quiz and film and TV. Perfect score in history. Yeah, history now here, or good. Okay, it's work correct. And achievements, I can't mean something new, yeah. Okay, you can check it yourself. We just need to go through some new category to check. I just have an opinion that it's not gonna work for some reason, this minting. Let me try again without recording. Okay, I am actually now take mythology quiz, and I remember why NFT looks like this, minting coming soon, because I want to check this and explain to you like why we can't mint this. Because for now I allow in interface only mint this too, and you see why. Because we need IPFS deployed for every one of this in metadata. You see, for a novice, first quiz history, perfect score mathematics, but I think I don't have perfect. Oh no, I actually have, but I think I already. Oh no, I not mean this, and I have perfect score in mathematics. And yeah, good. At least I can show you, and we can mean this one in perfect score in mathematics, because you see we have it here. But if you want to add more, you need to add more in this achievement page section with APFS, and also. You need to actually deploy it to APFS. It's why this metadata here. I tried to remember, maybe you remember in 20 minutes ago I like checked this with face like what the face happening. But yeah, this is just some deployed locally IPFS for our NFTs. And if you do it correct, you even can have some picture for your NFTs. But you need to deploy it then on this, I forget how called this, some kube IPFS, like for deploy IPFS. Let me check. Yeah, I mean this IPFS in docs, you can check how deploy it here. You need to install it locally and like locally add these icons and this IPFS if you want some good implementation. But in my scenario you can also do it with metadata. And let's finally mint this. You will receive KomaAchievement. You see, you receive another NFT. KomaAchievement address. I can give some nickname, but I don't care. Sending KomaQ tokens. You see, when we mint NFT, we get some KomaQ tokens plus 20 in this case. It's about how to get this token. I already told you that I want to show you how to get these tokens. You will receive plus 20 from smart contract. And confirm a transaction, all good. Rewarded 20 KomaQX, let's update. Yeah, you see, now I get more tokens. It's good. Now this, yeah, you see, we need to add some, you can add some logic here to get, like it's already minted, I forget about this. Like, yeah, you see, we have minting soon, and we can similar way add, like we already mint this achievement. And maybe even change background for achievement. That's already locked and minted. And let's check. Now I should have another NFT here in NFT transfer. Yeah, you see, I get another NFT here, and here I should get another KomaQ token. Yeah, now it's all correct, all good, all works correct. 4 months and it still works, but okay. Nice. I think it's all for now. You can try to check this code. Oh no, it's not all. Last one thing. I want to show you a cool thing that I add here. Construct prompt, and you see, when you generate quiz, pay attention. First happens this try. Maybe you already noticed this. Try local model first. You can you can start your local model if you want. You can find how to start local model. For me, I remember I even added somewhere local model, or no? Yeah, local model AI. You see, I even added for you another model server. This is Hugging Face model, and it's do generate also, like it's do the same thing, like a model from Hugging Face, but locally. You can start this model, and actually let me try to start this. Okay, I started this model with this line of code. That I also add this line of code in a readme file for you. For some, maybe you need this for some case. For local model that you can optionally use. Like, it's good, you know, to know how to deploy local model for you, because you see, AI world is now become bigger and bigger, and for you it's gonna be good to know how to use it correctly. Yeah, don't forget before this, also add this, and like backend, because I'm always forget this. It's good in formatting. Now it's not good in formatting. Now it's good. Yeah, like this. Okay. Local model, pay attention that local model will get your CPU some hard ways, some heat. So pay attention what model you want to start. You see, in my case, local model in local model AI folder, it's just Zephyr 7B beta. It's easy model. It can work even on my 3060 RTX, but pay attention about some really big models, because your PC can't get it so easily. And it started, and now if we try to use this, we gonna use Okay, you see local models work. It's possible that local models work, but you see the fear is a bit stupid model, and it's give some hallucination here. Like, system, your helpful assistant generates. You see, it's just give prompt back to us. Option A. Question, yeah, you see, it's a bit stupid model, but if you can deploy some good model, you can work without even Hugging Face token. Hugging Face token, better way you can find in your API in settings, in access tokens actually. And this access token, he have a restriction, of course, for a free version. But if you deploy your local model, you can use it without some restrictions. You can use it how it is. It's just what I want to show to you, because it's important thing, how to deploy local model. Maybe it's too much for one video even, but Uncle Ivan is kind one. He will show and give you everything to everyone. Okay, now I think it's finally this. Yeah, you see if it's local model, but if your local model fails, we're gonna get this. And we get this with custom Hugging Face model provided. And last thing, it's some Zephyr, but actually I'm not sure it's gonna work now. This Zephyr stupid thing. Yeah. Custom, you see it, so if you change it to in settings to some new, actually it's not Zephyr anymore, it's a Llama. Let's change like this. It's a Llama that's used by default before you change in settings to some of your model. Like maybe you change Llama to something here, or GPT or DeepSeek, etc. Okay, for now it's all. I will give you full of this code. Maybe I will check now production for this Jinx configuration. If you want me to help you with Jinx, if you're gonna get it on production side in HTTPS, you can ask me also, because I already deployed it 4 months ago and it's work on like for all people. Actually only for me, because people don't care about this before advertisement and it's give nothing because it's MVP. But okay, for now it's all. Ask me if you have some problems here, because I understand setup is a bit hard, but you will do this. I believe in you. LFG.